Hi, good life family. What's up and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome to a new video. Please, if you aren't subscribed to this channel and you're seeing this video right now, please do well to click on the subscribe button to join the Good Life family. Click on the bell icon that pops up after you subscribe to get notified whenever I put out new and amazing content like this. And that being said, I'm guessing that prior to clicking onto this video, you already saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. That means you know the vibe. So without wasting your time and mine, let's just dive right into the main video of today. I am going to be reviewing the movie Mad Combo, currently showing on Chinemelum's channel here on YouTube. This movie started off very chaotic. Oh my god. Everybody was just moving mad from the onset. The drama between Timini and Destiny Etiko, to the one between Timini and his madam, to the gatesman that decided to kneel in front of the house and start reciting the rosary. Everybody was just crazy, right? This particular movie is supposed to be a story that shows how love is able to conquer all trials and tribulations that life may throw at a family or a couple. Well, I guess you can say the movie did justice, right, to that particular storyline. This movie stars Timini Egbuson, our cute drama doll Destiny Etiko, and other amazing actors like Bibi, Sonye, Nelly, Oene, and of course some other talented actors that I haven't seen enough times on my screen to have their names off the top of my head. So go and watch the movie and then you know their names. Etiko and Timini Egbuson brought their game into this movie as is usual and as expected of the both of them, but just that the movie was just so chaotic. I was struggling for a good 45 to 50 minutes of this particular movie to understand the head or tail of this movie and where exactly it was headed. There was just a general unseriousness about this particular movie. I can't even start to explain. There was just something about this movie that was giving joke. It was supposed to be like a romantic comedy, but then I feel like it was more comedic than it was romantic. And my problem with the comedy is the fact that it was not all that funny. It was more annoying because it got to a particular point in time where the whole thing was starting to look so chaotic and everybody was just getting on my nerves because they were just doing too much at some point. But to be very honest, I enjoyed the interactions between Timini Egbuson, that is Udoka, and Destiny Etiko, who played the character of Asuka in this particular movie. I just feel like those two were my highlight pair in this movie. They were my highlight characters because of how much life and light they brought into this movie. The comedy between the both of them was entertaining. I just felt like their interactions were somewhat entertaining, and that was what kept me glued to this particular movie up until the very end, in as much as the movie had a lot of unnecessary things going on around it. But these two, the combination of these two, was quite entertaining to watch in my own opinion. The storyline was really messy and the execution of the story was even worse. It was very unrealistic and silly, because tell me how and why somebody's friend would be so dedicated to convincing her friend that she should have kids through her driver by all means. Like, it made zero sense. The way they were planning and plotting in this particular movie for her to have kids with her driver, you wonder if this particular man is the only man on the surface of this God's green planet. In as much as I know that the whole drama between Timini Egbuson and his madam in this particular movie was instrumental to the overall, drama in the movie, I just felt like, for me, it didn't make sense, kind of. Like, I don't know how to explain it in a way that you would understand me, but like, it was unnecessary. Like, the way they made it, like, I just feel like if they had given us a stronger point, if they had given us a stronger reason as to why the madam in this particular movie, I think her name is Shirley, felt that it had to be her driver that would be the one to father her children, I would have understood it better. But this particular one, he's just a random guy. You also have a gatesman. Why not him? Why does it have to be this particular guy? I understand that he's fine in the movie and all of that, but the way they were seriously planning, she and her friend was even convincing her, the way the serpents in the Garden of Eden came to come out. If you've watched like the creation story, Adam and Eve, the way the serpent will just come around Eve and just whispering to her. Yeah, that's the way her friend was literally behaving like one small snake serpent, trying to convince her to do. Like, I'm not wondering what is so special about the guy in this movie. There is nothing special about. They did not convince me enough to understand why the woman had to like make it her life duty to make sure that she had kids through this particular man. To be honest, I got to a particular point in the movie where I just had to start skipping. I couldn't even just fight the urge anymore. Anytime I'm watching a movie, I like to try as much as I possibly can, because I come out here to give like reviews on this particular movie. I try to watch everything in depthly and understand the movie for what it is. But this particular one, when I realized that almost like a majority of the drama that was happening was not even instrumental to this particular movie, or to the story, to the execution of the story in any way, I got to a point where I just started tapping tapping twice on this side of the screen so that I could just skip and move on with my life because I could not. The drama that the gate man was bringing to this particular movie was stressing me out. I could not even lie. At some point, he was funny. He started off as being funny. Like, take for instance the part where he was praying his rose in front of the compound. I found it funny and hilarious at some point. But then it got to the point where he was obviously just doing too much. Like, he was obviously trying so hard to be like spotlight material, and like it was just tiring. And the worst part was that they were giving him so much screen time to like be depicting or to be showcasing his talent. Like, please, you guys, like, and let's not even now go ahead to now start talking about the extra drama that Azuka's friend was bringing into the movie. Like, what I said, this movie was noisy, and by noisy I mean like a whole lot of unnecessary things were happening inside of this movie, and the fact that they were not even instrumental to the story was also stressing me out. Like, the whole drama that Azuka's friend was bringing about her personal life issues, what does that have to do with anything? Was it like maybe they were just trying so hard to not allow the movie or to stop the movie from being like seeming so quiet and empty? But then the other drama they were bringing around into this movie was just a lot for me to handle. It was stressing me out, and it was stopping it from getting to the point. Let's talk about the chemistry between Destiny Etiko and Timini Egbuson, considering the fact that they're the main characters in this movie and they are love interest. When I saw the flyer of this movie, I honestly wasn't expecting Timini Egbuson and Destiny Etiko to be love interest in this movie. Why? Simply because they are not aesthetically compatible. There is no visual harmony between the both of them. They don't look good together as a couple, in my own opinion, right? I haven't seen Destiny Etiko in a while on my screen, and to be quite honest, I think she looks a lot different from what I remember her to be from African Magic Epic. But that's by the way. For the both of them, they are not aesthetically compatible in my opinion. I didn't think they would be a couple, right? I didn't think they would be a couple. But aside from their visual harmony or aesthetic compatibility, I love to say that they brought their A game to not A game, they brought their game basically to this movie, because they didn't do too much, they didn't do too little, but then they carried the movie. They brought a lot of life and entertainment to this particular movie. Like I said before, they're mainly the ones that kept me watching this particular movie up until the end. I love the fact that Timini is a versatile actor, and he tries as much as he possibly can to blend well into different roles and different characters in movies. It's really commendable. And Destiny Etiko, drama doll. I mean, they don't call her drama doll for no reason, right? I love how well she portrayed her character in this movie, how well she embodied the character of Azuka. I think she did commendably well. And the young girl that played the role of Kaima in this movie, who was Destiny Etiko's sister, well, I feel like she has a lot of work to do on her acting. I don't think she's a terrible actor right now, but then I feel like a little bit of work will go a long way in making her a better actress. Right now, I don't think she's there yet, but then she will get there. There's just something about her acting that gives off the fact that she is acting. Like, her acting looks like acting. She doesn't embody her role naturally. She doesn't, like portray her character effortlessly or naturally. It gives the vibe of acting. Or maybe it's because she's trying so hard to speak with an accent. I don't know, but then she's good, right? She's good, but then she's not very, very good. She could be better. For a rating, I will give this movie a 3/10 because 3 looks like letter E and E is for effort. Sorry, but on a very serious note, I'll be giving the movie a 3/10 because of all of the things that I have said. They have to get some up points for the effort they put into making this movie. I feel like this movie was really, really chaotic. Too much unnecessary drama, and the story was prolonged. A lot of unnecessary things happening and going on around this particular movie, and the chemistry between Timini Egbuson and Destiny Etiko, I felt like they had some chemistry, but the chemistry between the both of them was more like a platonic kind of chemistry as opposed to being romantic, considering the fact that they were supposed to be love interests in this particular movie. They behave more like friends as opposed to, like a romantic couple. Maybe you can blame it on the fact that they are not a lovey-dovey couple, a lovey-dovey modern-day couple. They are more like a ghetto kind of couple. So that's probably why they were giving platonic vibe as opposed to romantic vibe. But then I guess it's whatever. Like I said before, I'll give the movie a 3/10. I think they did good enough. The movie could be better, right? The movie could be better, and they could definitely do more. Let me know how you feel about this particular movie in the comment section. But don't get me wrong, but like I said before, the movie was entertaining. But then it's just like, it just didn't give me every single thing that I was looking forward to seeing in this particular movie. Let me know how you feel about this particular movie in the comments section. I'll be in the comments reading and replying to all of your comments. And successfully, we have come to the end of this particular video, to the end of this particular movie review. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for your support so far. If you are subscribed to this channel, thank you. If you've ever dropped a comment on any of my videos, thank you. And then if you're yet to drop a comment, thank you in advance for the comments you're going to drop. Drop your comments and share your opinion about how you feel about this movie, how you feel about my reviews. And if you're watching this review up until now and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for now? Click on the subscribe button to get subscribed to this channel and join the Good Life family. Click on the bell icon that pops up after you subscribe to get notified whenever I put out new awesome and amazing content like this. And until I come against your screen next time, I remain your girl, Mimi Nasike. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Thank you so very much for your love and support. I love you all dearly and God bless you. Bye.